it's your boy Anomaly. Hello guys, it's your boy Anomaly from Sweden, and in today's video we have a little bit of a story time where I'm going to be telling you guys about the craziest thing that's ever happened to me while I've been trading CSGO skins. Now, many of you probably know that I've been trading CS skins for a very long while. I actually started trading, collecting, buying and selling skins all the way back in 2013. That's 9 years ago. That's probably older than some of you guys watching this video. No, but in all seriousness, this story took place in 2016, which is quite a while ago now. That's 6 years ago, and in video game terms, that's a very long time. And this story involves a dear friend of mine, Rad, and it is about how I was going to buy a skin from him. Now, since this was quite a while ago, as I said, over 6 years ago, there are some small details which I don't really remember just because it was so long ago. One of those details is what skin it was that I was going to buy. Now, just for ease of sake, to make it easier for us, it was back in 2016. Let's say it was a StatTrak Op Asimov, and we decided on the firm price of $100, and I was going to pay Rad via PayPal. Now, all the way back then, I didn't have my own PayPal account, because first of all, I was pretty young, and also I didn't do much shopping on the internet other than CS, and mostly when I did stuff with CS, I would just take from my credit card to my Steam account, but here Rad wanted PayPal, so I borrowed my dad's PayPal. And now, if you don't know my friend Rad, he is from Saudi Arabia. And if you don't know Saudi Arabia, that's in the Middle East. And if you don't know why I'm telling you this, it's because sending money from some countries like Sweden to some areas like the Middle East can sometimes be pretty difficult. On a lot of Swedish banks, they have like blacklists. One of those that I had problems with recently is Bosnia. I was gonna buy some skins from a guy there. He couldn't use PayPal because it was banned. He said he couldn't sign up to any crypto exchanges, and also he couldn't do bank transfer because Bosnia was on a blacklist, and I needed to fill out a form like this thick in pages just why I was doing the transfer. So I ended up just refunding him the skin because I was like, damn, it's not gonna work. Now, usually nowadays, it's pretty easy to transfer to Saudi Arabia if you have a legit reason, but back then I did it via PayPal, and I thought, you know, it was just gonna be a walk in the park. Now, me being very immature back then, I guess I still am, but I was even more back then, I wrote in the message of the transaction some very questionable things. I won't say exactly what, but there were some things which in the Middle East could be considered a bit suspicious. So the skin in question was no problem. I was gonna get it from Rad when I sent him the money, $100, no problem. I went to send the transaction from my dad's PayPal, mind you, with $100, with that very suspicious, for sure this is gonna be censored, message along with it. I press send, and I can't exactly remember what happens, but I think I got an error, and it said like, money could not be sent, payment is on hold. And I remember I was like, huh, that's weird, I haven't gotten that before. Oh well, let's just wait and see what happens. Rad is a bit worried because he hasn't gotten the money yet, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry, it's gonna come soon. What happens next is something that I will never forget. My dad, because back then I lived in my parents' house, my dad calls me and he says, hello. So I have a email from PayPal, and it says that the account, which was my dad's account, he said, my account is locked. And I said, oh, that's weird, I wonder why. And he said, it is locked by the FBI. And I remember, sadly, I couldn't find a picture of it. I remember very clearly, it was that round FBI logo with the bird on it. You had some shit in the mouth and the USA flag, you know, it looked very official, and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, this one. Oh shit, it wasn't a bird, it was this one. I remember this one, 100%. The round blue logo, yes. This is the one that was on the email. I guarantee you. And it also said something Federal Bureau of Investigation. I'm guessing it was not like a super high importance, like CIA level of like importance, but it had the FBI branding on the email. He tries to log into his PayPal, it doesn't work. He tries contacting PayPal, but then I'm pretty sure it was on a weekend or late, so they didn't respond. And we were all like, what the fuck? Why did the FBI lock my dad's PayPal? We all had no idea what happened. Come the next day, my dad contacts PayPal and wonders why it was locked. Why did the FBI lock my dad's PayPal? Well, just so happens that they say that it was caught in their anti-terror filter because of some of the keywords that I had apparently put in my message. Nothing happened to Rad's account because he hadn't done anything. His account was fine. It was all because I wrote that message. Otherwise, it would have been fine. But that specific message, which says censored here for you guys, apparently triggered something so that the FBI just completely locked my dad's account. The reason I'm making this video now, 6 years later, which might be very weird for you guys, you're wondering why didn't you make a video back then in 2016 when it happened? Well, just a few days ago, both Rad and my dad get this very weird email. They both get this email. Now, this was sent to my dad, so it's in Swedish. I'll translate it for you. It says, your payment of 100 USD to Rad the 23rd of April 2016 has been sent. We got this one like a week ago in 2022, and my dad was like, what the fuck? But it says right here under, we have now finalized the inspection of this transaction, and then it says payment details and his name and, you know, the amount and everything, and it was just sent. It took the FBI 6 years to release my $100 payment to Rad. And this is what Rad got. It says the payment from Christer is processed. We have completed our review of this transaction. And my dad's name is Christer, if you didn't know. And it says $100. View the details of this transaction. And it says this transaction is no longer pending and the money has been released to your account. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, 6 years, PayPal. Don't you think that's a little long? What the fuck? And that's basically the story of how the FBI locked my dad's PayPal for a CSGO trade that I did with my dear friend Rad. That is a fucking crazy story, and I'm happy now after 6 years that he finally got the money. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea if I got the skin. I probably did. I probably told Rad, yeah, this should all be fixed soon. Well, shit, it's 6 years later. Inflation's hit, and now $100 is like worth what $60 was worth back then. Nonetheless, that was a very interesting story. So thank you guys for watching. I've tried contacting PayPal about the actual transaction, but they said that like I couldn't find it even though we went all the way back in the history because it was too old, and that is very, very interesting story. Thank you guys for watching. Fuck the FBI. I'll see you guys in another video. Yeah!